yogis. Today we're going to be doing yoga with a strap, and specifically restorative yoga. If you don't have a strap, a scarf, long sleeve shirt, a belt are great substitutes. And then you'll also need a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, a pillow works as well. So we're going to start by making a loop with our strap. For the length, you almost want it as long from your hip to your ankle. That's the length we're going for this. So we're going to come to laying down on our mat, and we're going to have our strap off towards the side. Turning the palms up, rolling the shoulders back, pranayama. Take a nice slow deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale out through the mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking a body scan from your toes all the way to the crown of your head. Notice any areas of tension or stress. Please practice ahimsa and modify your movements when needed. Exhale out. Get another nice slow deep breath in. Exhale out any negative energy. Inhale, float the arms up overhead, nice and slow. Exhale, float those palms down. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands float down. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, palms float down. They stay down, and we're going to slowly turn our head. Inhale, bring our head back up. Exhale over, massaging out the base and the back of the head. Inhale, come back towards the center. Take one knee in, the other knee in. Hands wrap around the shin and take the knees in a circle. Change your breath, change that rotation. We're going to plant our right foot on the bolster, still holding onto that left shin. Begin to circle the ankle now. Change your breath, change the rotation. Moving that to a close, we're going to take our strap around the ball of the foot and then extend on up. Reclining big toe pose, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Full spine resting on your mat. Take a nice slow deep breath in. Nice slow deep breath out. Nice slow deep breath in. Nice slow deep breath out. We're going to slide our hands back. We're going to bend our knee, and we're going to move it so that way if we are using a strap, a yoga strap with a buckle, and we have a loop, we're going to be placing it so that way the buckle is in between our foot and our hands. Because we're going to take this end of our strap loop behind the base of our skull. If you are using a belt, scarf, or long sleeve shirt, you might avoid this, and you're just going to be giving yourself a nice little neck massage while we go through and do this next process. So we have our strap at the base of our skull. We have our knee bent for safety, and we're just going to allow our whole weight of our head to go into the strap. And our head is going to be controlled by our foot. So notice what the head does when our foot moves slightly towards the left and the right. Try and completely let go of your head. Easier said than done, I know. And just think about all your neck tension just soothing away. Just letting go. Finding our breath in this moment. If you're using a strap around at the base of the skull, we're going to bring that movement to a close. Foot comes back up towards the center, hands come back onto our strap, and release from our head, and our head slowly folds back. We're going to be sliding our bolster up so that way it is vertical with our hip. And now our right foot plants down on the floor. Left leg is going to be opening up towards the side. And before we do that, we're going to take our left hand to grab all of our strap. And then we can open over towards the side. And you might have to adjust your bolster. So if your leg wants to open out more, then your bolster is going to move further away from the hip. If you don't want it to open up so wide, then it's going to be pretty close towards your hip. So adjusting as necessary. You can even straighten the right leg on an added stretch. So you relax the shoulders away from the ears. Take a nice slow deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Nice slow deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2 more rounds of breath. Nice slow deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Nice slow deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale, bring the strap back up towards the center. We're going to take that whole strap and we're going to now switch over towards the right hand. The left hand opens on now. And we're going to bend our knee if it was straightened. We're going to drop that whole shape over towards the side. And you might have to move over or adjust your bolster depending on what space you have. Our bolster, if it's further away, we're going to slide it closer towards the hip so that way it's supporting our lower back. You can use it as a place to rest your hand as well so that way your shoulder can relax towards the mat. Gentle twist here, shoulder blades reaching towards the mat. Find a nice slow deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Nice slow deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Nice slow deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, bringing everything back on up. Strap goes back into both hands. Hip comes back down, foot plants. Then we're going to bend the knee, release the strap on down. Before we switch over that whole sequence to the other side, just placing that foot down and just breathe here and notice how the left side of the body compares to the right. Observation, no judgment. How do you feel? And then we're going to bring our bolster back to being horizontal. I use my feet. You can use your hands to you. We're going to plant our feet on down once more. This time we're going to inhale, bring our right knee in, hands wrap around the shin, circle the ankle. Change of breath, change the circle. Flexing the foot, reaching for your strap, taking the strap around the ball of the foot. Reclining big toe pose on the other side. Flexing that foot, relaxing shoulders back, and breathe. Staying present in the moment. staying here, giving yourself a nice little neck massage if you're using a modified strap. Or if you're using a yoga strap and you have your loop, make sure that the buckle end of the strap is in between the foot and the hand, so that way you're not going to be resting it on the back of your head. Taking the part that's in between the hands towards the base of the skull, making sure with your hands that you have that grip, that you're safe there, and then remove the hands. To get a little bend in the knee if needed. And gently moving from side to side, taking all of your weight into the strap. Allow your foot to initiate the movement. Feeling that weight off the shoulders. Sometimes we don't realize how much our head weighs. Tend to hold a lot of tension and stress in our neck and shoulders. It's going to be a nice release. Bringing that movement to a close. If you're massaging your neck, just gently release your hands off towards the side. If you're using a yoga strap and your head is in the strap, you're going to take your hands around the edges of the strap so that way you can remove your head, bringing the head back to the surface of your mat. You're going to slide our bolster towards our right side, so that way it's by our hip. And again, you might have to adjust. So closer the bolster is towards the hip, the less the leg's going to go off towards the side. The further you move your bolster out, the more the foot's going to go closer towards the floor. Taking both ends of the strap into the right hand, and as you exhale, allow that leg to float open. Added stretch, you can straighten out the left leg. To whatever variation suits your practice and your needs for today. And then find your breath. Nice, slow, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Nice, slow, deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Nice, slow, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Nice, slow, deep breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale, bringing it all back on up. We're going to switch hands with our strap. So we're going to take our left hand, taking the strap, and allow that whole shape to just drop over towards the left hand side. Moving your bolster closer so that way it's supporting the length of your lower back and hip. And then you can use that hand to rest on the bolster, relaxing both shoulder blades towards the mat, so we have a hint of a twist happening, a rotation. And just breathe here. On your next inhalation, bring it back up towards the center. Bending in the knee, releasing the strap. Taking the strap off towards the side for now. And bring both knees in, circling. Change of breath, circle the other way. Couple of options here. You can just drop your knees over the direction that they just were and press into the earth to come up, or you can massage out the whole spine and rock back and forth to come all the way up. We're going to use our bolster to support our sit bones, finding easy pose, and reaching for our strap. Taking our strap, We're gonna move our right hand so that way it is towards our midline of our body, and then we're gonna drop the other hand back behind. We're gonna bend into the elbow, and we're gonna swoop the other hand back. We're gonna try and get our fingertips to touch as close as they can. I'm gonna turn around so that way you guys can see. And remember to breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We're gonna do the same thing other side, but before we switch to the other side, notice what leg is in front in easy pose. We're gonna switch it out. Taking the strap, bringing it up towards the midline of the body, bending in the elbow, and then taking the other hand and swooping on through and holding on towards the strap, walking the fingertips towards each other. Remember to breathe. Finding length in the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Taking our strap off towards the side, moving our bolster to be vertical out in front of us. Child's pose, taking the knees out wide, big toes touching, hands on either side of the bolster. Find a little bit of length and exhale, roll on down, turning the chin to look one direction. And then tune into your senses. What do you hear in the space around you? What do you feel just as an observer? What do you smell? What do you see? And inhale, gently lift the head and turn over towards the other side. With each exhalation, see if you can find some stillness. Find a position that you can hold and breathe into. Inhale, bring your gaze back towards the center. Press into the earth to gently lift on up. Coming on back, our lower back to the base of our bolster. We're going to take our pads of our feet together and allow our knees to come out wide. Setting up to our Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. We're going to take our loop of our strap around the back edge of our feet. And then we're gonna scoop on up, lean on forward so that way our strap can go up and over and towards our lower back. And we wanna scooch it so that way the buckle end is in between our thigh and our feet. And then we're gonna tighten it. We don't wanna tighten it so tight that we can feel the lift of our toes or the tightening of our lower back. We're going to keep it relatively loose and then begin to take the hands back behind you towards the bolster and fold on back. And if it's too tight with the belt, with the yoga strap, then you can adjust as needed, loosening, tightening to find that position where you feel supported. And while that's happening, we feel the expansioning happening with the chest. The use of the bolster. And a nice slow deep breath in. A nice slow deep breath out. Nice slow deep breath in. Nice slow deep breath out. 2 more rounds of breath. Nice slow deep breath in. Nice slow deep breath out. Nice slow deep breath in. Exhale, turn the palms over, tuck chin to chest, and slowly rise on it. Taking our strap from behind the toes, reaching our strap on over so that it goes up and overhead off towards the side. Hands on the outside of the legs to help the knees come on up. We're going to move our bolster behind us. So that way it can help prop our pelvis up and forward. Coming into Dandasana, rod or staff pose. I'm going to bend the knees, take our strap around the balls of the feet. Now you can stay here as option 1, option 2 being to straighten the legs, option 3 being to walk the hands down the strap and fold forward. For me today, I'm going to stay upright. Whatever variation you're choosing, see if you can lead with the heart forward. Find length through the spine and roll the shoulders back. And a nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. Nice slow deep breath in. Nice slow deep breath out. Two more rounds of breath here. Last one. And your next inhalation, begin to bend one knee and the next, and remove your strap from the ball of the foot. Then take your hands behind you onto the bolster. Knees bend a little bit more and wide. Allow the knees to drop from side to side, windshield wiping. And into the hips. Coming back to a neutral position. Finding your bolster horizontal out in front. Begin to take both ends of the strap or our loop. His hands are going to be a little bit wider than the shoulders. As you inhale, begin to take them up and overhead. Exhale, float on down. Inhale, float on up. Exhale, fold on down. Setting up for Shavasana. Palms facing up. Eyes can remain open with a soft gaze, or they can be closed. Relaxing the jaw, wiggling from side to side. Relaxing shoulders away from ears. Upper and lower arms relaxed. Right and left thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, all 10 fingers relaxed. Torso, vertebra, hips, upper and lower legs, and all 10 toes relaxed. The whole right side of the body relaxed. The whole left side of the body relaxed. You can hit pause on the video and stay here as long as needed. Finding 3 thoughts of gratitude. And with that positive energy, begin to gently blink the eyes if they're closed, bringing them open. Wiggle fingers and toes, bringing movement back to the body. Bending one knee and the next. Folding over onto the side of your choice in a nice fetal position. And when you're ready, pressing into the earth to come up to a comfortable sit. That could be sitting on your bolster. Inhale, reach arms up overhead, palms connect. Exhale, thumb to sternum. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your yoga practice. The light in me honors that positive light within each and every one of you. Namaste.